amigos. Now today is the day I finish this project off. That is freaking strong kahwa. Anyway, last night I was spraying this case. All I need to do now is just install the Meanwell PSU inside here and just do the wires and everything. So let's turn that on, and this also. I hate doing this. Absolutely hate doing this. It's just like the worst wire stripping ever. I mean, I wish I could just do it with the auto thing, but I cannot. I just, you know, when you're gnawing away at the outer casing without, you know, making sure to not, you know, damage the inner wires. I mean, the outer part was soft, so it wasn't that much of a big deal. Thank you for being so easy. Fantastic. So one of these can actually go straight to the switch, and before I do take one of these to the switch, what I need to do is put that cord grip in. And not only put the cord grip in, like put it into the case itself. Now there's no way of pulling this out. Yeah, it's all good. So now that's so good. We don't need this to be that long, but we'll leave it for now. So paint its nails. Let's flex its nails. Done. Actually, I think that might be a touch short, so let's kind of push this in and add another clip here. Zip ties come in very handy. V2, V3, and then +5. Now that's everything is explained here, as you can see here. What V1 is 5 volts, V2 is +12, V3 minus. And there's an indicator that V2 has a plus, so that's +12 volts. That's fine. Now, first one, we need to put live and neutral here. Live from the switch, which is blue. This is, yeah. Okay, I need to be careful of this, yeah, because the actual neutral is here. But then from the switch, I recycled that wire, which is live. And that should be brown, but it's not, it's blue. So this is in fact live. So let's put this one in live first, because that's live from the switch. Actually, I'm gonna want to test this. So once I've connected this up, the earth live and neutral, I'm gonna test these voltages to make sure that they're fine. So we got the meter out. The good thing about this is that, you know, I can just do that, so I'm not having to, you know, it's convenient when you actually. Okay, so I've mounted an LED here, and the switch is gonna be here. So I'm just wiring that up now at the moment. The supply is gonna be 5 volts, so I've just like put a 220 ohm resistor there, which, you know, sounds about right. Ooh, that's got a squealing, which I don't like. I hope it changes when you put a load on it. So just to confirm, that's live. That's 248 volts. Okay, now go to the DC and common ground. Let's check 5 volts. 5.1, that's perfectly fine. Check the 12 volts. 12.16, that's fine. Check the minus 12 volts. Minus 12.9, perfecto. Okay, that's perfect. Everything's working fine. Fantastic. So I've doubled the value of that resistor from 230 ohms to 460 because, in all honesty, I do not need stadium fog lights to tell me that my Amiga is switched on. And now all I need to do is just wire the Amiga side of it up and the DC side wiring, and that's it. So I'm gonna put it all together. Okay, so it's time to do some recycling. And I'm gonna recycle this Cooler Master PSU, which failed on me. If you follow my Facebook page or Twitter, you will know all about what happened. To my Hackintosh, it kind of just like stopped working. What I want to extract now is the wires, these cables here, and also this gauze material here, which I really like because it's nice and funky. So it's kind of okay. Some nice juicy capacitor there that I can use, and also I remember when I switched this on and off there was a relay switch somewhere, so I gotta find that because I like relay switches because they go clicky clicky. I've got a thing for them, I don't know why. Fuzzy. So what we need here is some wire from this, not a lot of it, just some of it. Red is plus 5 volts, which is fine. Brown is the equivalent to yellow on the Molex, which is plus 12 volts. So that's cool as well. And minus 12 volts is the blue one on the ADX, the minus 12 volt line. That's fine. Let's just freaking get lawnmower out. It's a strip each of these. Should have put this through the freaking core grip before stripping them. See, oh. Okay, so when you're looking head on a Molex connector like this, you can notice slants here and here. The side over here, that is the yellow plus 12 volts, and this one here is the red plus 5 volts. So we need to get the one on this side. Okay, so I've connected all of them, and as you can see there, inside here. And I've already put this gauze thing, this funky thing, all the way up to the first connector there. And then I put the gauze thing plus the 4 wires through this cord grip, which was quite fiddly, but I managed to do it. And yeah, let's put this through here. Oops. So make sure I put the cable as tight as I can, so this gauzy thing doesn't slip out. Let's cut it there, and we have a sturdy. Whoa, no, that's slipping through. We don't want that. Let's put another one in. Okay, so that's on as tight as I can pull it. It won't slip through unless you freaking... Okay, the only other thing I can suggest for this is hot gluing it. so that, you know, the hot glue goes in between the gauze and sticks to the, you know, and it just cannot slip through or anything. Okay, I'm just like filling that gauze up so that it just creates a blue all the way through it. So once it solidifies, there's no pulling it through, because it's just be too freaking big. Now all we need to do is just connect everything here. Okay, so first thing is just push these in a bit and make it easier on myself. Not torture myself. Let's do the same with that also. Okay. Now then, common ground. Common ground is going to be freaking congested. It's like everything has to be a freaking ordeal. Okay, common ground. Put that in there. The second one, right, all right in there, and then just under everything. Nicely connected now. And should be fine. Okay, let's just check everything here. Make sure all the cables going into the right place. Okay, the main side of things, we have earth, we have neutral, and we have live, which is going to a switch and then back, you know, from the main cable here. Okay, that's fine, and there's no connection here. Then there's minus 12 volts from V3 going to the Amiga. There is okay, V2, which is plus 12 volts. One going to the Amiga, one going to the Molex. Common ground, one going to the Amiga, one going to the Molex, well, two going to the Molex, and one going to the power LED. Fantastic. And we have plus 5 volts, one going to the Amiga, one going to the Molex, and one going to the LED. Fantastic, everything is fine. Let's check if everything is nice and quiet. Once again, do not want anything to freaking colors here. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so let's just put this back together now. Freaking Humpty Dumpty. Back together. Let's put the switch in, and we're fine. Fantastic. We have an Amiga power supply now, with the mains going in. We have a couple of Molex going out for external power thing. Yes, I'm going to add something to that power thing, and then we have the Amiga out here. Okay, first of all, let's plug this in. Make it power on. Fantastic, power's on. That shows that there's 5 volts. It's the Molex reference there. Common grounds, both should be the same. So let's check this one. 12 volts, fantastic. This one, 5 volts, fantastic. And that's the same, of course. Now let's check the Amiga. Okay, so connect the alligator clip to ground, and then ground there. Push the sleeve all the way down so there's no shorts. Switch it on. Center pin should be minus 12 volts, which it is. Bottom right is 5 volts, fantastic. Top left is 12 volts. Fantastic. And bottom left is just shield. And that's everything's working fine. Now, first things first, let's if we do some real life test, let's put a power CD-ROM up here like that. So we got a nice matching CD-ROM drive here that we can test. Fantastic! Now you know why I was doing this downstairs, because I don't like the look of an internal drive on a desk. Now this way it looks neater. It looks kind of like, yeah, it looks nicer on a desk. And it definitely looks nice matching with this. Okay, so now let's test this on that already goofed up Amiga 500 which does the green screen thing. I mean, it still powers up, so we can test it. And of course, as you can see, everything works beautifully. Starting to get a nice metallic blue Amiga collection now. Thank you so much for your likes and your shares. Do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other videos and do subscribe for more. And of course, YouTube is screwed up, so don't forget to click that bell icon. For now, I will say adios. For the generous donations, I would like to say a big thank you to my lovely patrons: Adi, Alhant, Albert Hudman, Alex, Andrea, Anthony Proctor, Austin Pryor, Axel Dominator, Boris Matishin, Brad Hansen, Cameron Armstrong, Carrie S. Turner, Kastan Lervad, Casual Commodore, Calder Fusion, Counting Virtual Sheep, Dave Rowland, Durguik, Duncan Bullock, Egon Olsen, Electronscape UK, Eric Andre, Espen Galbeck, Fred M, Gav Messingham, Jeff Major, Glenn Viorek, Hazemaker, James Burr, James Hare, Jan Beta, Jason Cadaver, Jeffrey T. Bird, Jim Leonard, Josta Avi, Yuka Isohatala, Mads Truest, Maria Engostrom, Mark Morin, Mark McDonald, Matt Shepkar, Matthew Simpson, Matti Immonen, Mickey Holm, Milika Delik, Mindflare Retro, Mixtures Ray, Nigel Obraxis, Patrick Ekman, Paul Delta, Paul Maskellin, Peter Lingback, Playavelli, Rancy, Restless.com, Ruben Barnett, Risky Flyer, Robert Menes, Rob Otley, Rufe Otterstein, Roy Gelotti, Rudiger Stiedel, Sigurdur Finsen, Sophie Leroy, Steve Jones, Stuart Evans, the deeply cynical, Thomas Brusina, Thomas Muller, Tina Stonecaller, and Wayne Marsh. If you wish to support me on Patreon, the link is in the description below, as well as links to my patrons' websites or YouTube channels.